This is Garrett Fry, the construction site sequence lead for 3D digital map painting, and we're taking a look at shot 528. So let's take a look at that. We start off on the left and we pan to the right. So for this shot, we've been given the direction that we're to fill in the empty areas with construction materials. So we have this empty area right here, an empty area up here on the bench, and some area here and a little bit of an area there. So when you are placing your objects in these areas, you need to be mindful of the objects that are currently in the plate that are around the things that you're going to be adding. So like if you're going to be adding something in here, you have this kind of storage area of construction materials. So you might want to put more of the same in this area, and then that would make logical sense. In other areas, you might want to put maybe a storage area for machinery or something like that, or maybe they have some a little wet patch of water here that they're draining with some kind of machinery equipment. So that's another option, is creating like little vignettes and saying, why exactly have I put the things here? And if you can explain it and say, hey, well, I'm putting things there because this is for this reason, then you know that you're going to be placing things in a way that logically makes sense, and that just helps the believability of your layout. So while you are doing this, you need to be mindful that the light direction is coming from this way, and that you're matching the lighting that's on set. So you can see these shadow shapes and the angle that they're headed. So all your objects that you're adding need to have this sharp shadow, and they need to be heading in that same direction. Also, the shadow shapes or the shadow color rather, is kind of blue, and everything that the light is hitting is warm. And also there's a kind of a specular quality to some of these objects. And so you can see there's just little tiny bits of kicks on these little objects that you're going to want to make sure is in your elements. Some of the reference photography is shot under cloudy conditions, and so it's not going to have a highlight side and a specular quality to it. So that's the things that you're going to have to add in to the reference photography. Before you jump into your shot, it's a good idea to review the library of construction site materials. Do a bunch of quick matte painting tests by dragging photos into your shot and doing quick integrations. You will soon be able to discern the appropriate reference you should use for your shot.